usually thinking I'm on there long when it's about 35 or 40 minutes.
No,
You're probably spending a little bit more time than
I really do.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So by the time you're done, have you come pretty close to getting the listing just on the phone?
I've got it.
Yeah.
I'm going.
So you're
there to
going
sign
all the
papers.
way on the phone.
Yes.
You're probably going further on the phone call than I actually. I'm pretty much there, and then when I get there, I kind of go the next 10 yards. But you're going all the way on the phone.
Yeah, and here's, in my situation, my mother went through a short sale. So I can connect in that manner, and I'll let them know what that mortgage company did to my mom, because it was absolutely wrong. I was so upset with the mortgage company that I said, the heck with it, Mom, you're not paying a daggone another dime to that mortgage company.
Right.
My Irish temper kind of took place there. But, when they understand that, oh my gosh, she helped her mom through it, or you've got a personal experience, to share with them, it gives you even more credibility, oh my gosh, she even helped her mom through this, or things like that. So, and then you know what, it must be one of those women things, but it's like, tell me what your goal is. Tell me how when I come there and we list your home, what's your next step? Have you even thought about where you would go? Have you thought about what you would want to do next? And and I'll approach that right on the phone.
Do you have a place to land? That's what I'll always ask.
Yes.
We're afraid to ask that question, but it demonstrates that you care, not just about, but do you have a place to land? I mean, what if things don't work out? What's your plan? I mean, and help them walk through some of the options that they have, even on that aspect. It's a very powerful question to be able to ask.
And on my stuff, I've actually got a team. So, what I let them know is that I have a staff that will help them get into a rental. We'll do everything we can to close that loop, to make sure that not only do we service them with the short sale and we help them get out of that situation, but we will do our very best to get them into a rental, and then we start putting them together on an MLS, campaign, so that they can see what's available in the area, what can they afford. Then we do the analysis of what are their expectations after that. Because here's the thing, is if they feel safe that you're going to take care of that short sale, now they've got to feel safe that they've got someone helping them get to the next stage of their life.
Yeah, awesome. So that's really powerful. I mean, who wouldn't spend an hour of their time to get a listing, right?
Well, you know what? To me, it just baffles me. But I guess you have to be the person that's going to be above and beyond. Because let's be honest, I mean, I deal with agents on the other side. I had a situation where my buyer's agent called and she's like, Melissa, I don't think this guy's ever done a short sale in his life. He doesn't even know what this means or that means. And I'm like, are you serious? And he's representing a homeowner.
Yeah.
And she says, yes. And I said, okay, we're going to have a chat with him. Arrange for him and I to meet at the office. And I actually met with that listing agent to show him what he needed to do. And it wasn't even my client. But in the best interest of both parties, you have to be willing to take that extra step. Because if you don't, then you really, do we want to be the above and beyond, or do we just want to be, normal Joe? Well, I know myself, I want to be the above and beyond. You know?
We teach here an accountability structure where there's a line, and there's the living below the line renders one powerless and a victim. Living above the line renders you powerful and accountable. And so it's the stages of, the first level of being the victim powerless thing is, you're unconscious or unaware. Then it kind of goes to blame others. Then it's the I can't excuse. And then it's the wait and hope. And all those things are operating below the line and renders you powerless to really make things happen. So then above the line, the first thing is acknowledging reality. And then it's to own it. Focus on solutions, then make it happen. And so in every case, in every situation, as I hear you speak, you handle everything above the line, where you are acknowledging reality, you're owning it, you're focused on solutions, and you're making it happen. In short sales, that's what you have to do.
You got to be a problem solver.
Absolutely.
I tell my team, it's funny, and my dad always said, do not come to me with a problem unless you got a solution.
Yeah.
And it's resonated through my life that, I deal with even, with investors, and, things fall out. Let's be honest, short sales fall out. Sometimes, even though we do the very best that we can, sometimes we're not in control of that bank. We've had things happen. But you help them take that next step, and that's why I said you still have to make them feel safe that even the next step of their chapter of their life is okay, because you got to take that accountability, like you said, and you've got to make sure that everything is surrounded by positive, and yes, let's be honest, we want to encourage them to be better at, sometimes people don't have the choice. Things have happened in their lives, and they felt like they have fallen. Well, yes, they've lost their home, and they might be at their ultimate low. Okay, so are you going to be their shining light to get them back up, or are you going to keep them in the dark?
Right.